guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Rachel. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the makeup madness. I'm usually like a hot mess through this, so yay. So I got this look inspired from Stacey Marie, who is a UK makeup artist who is complete goals. Like, her makeup is goals. It's just insane. If you haven't seen her before, then I'm going to leave her Instagram link below so that you guys can go and check her out, and you'll die. Like, you will die. So if you want to see how I got this look right here, then please just keep watching. So to begin this tutorial, I am going to go in with my P. Louise makeup base. I'm going to do eyes today first because there's going to be a lot of pigment being used. So I'm just going to put that on with my finger pretty lightly all over. So just going to do the exact same on the other side. So since we're doing a Stacey Marie inspired look today, I'm going to use the Stacey Marie Be Perfect Carnival palette, and to be honest, I'm just going to be dipping into like these kind of dark browns down the bottom, and I also might dip into the James Charles Morphe palette because they have a sick black, like what? And also just this darker one here because I love how dark brown this goes. So to begin, I am just going to take a fluffy brush, which actually kind of still is a bit dirty, and I'm just going to take the shade Rowdy, which is this one right here, and I'm just actually going to start packing that on all over my lid. And I'm just going to take that right up into just like the lower crease. And I'm just going to wing out the shape that I would like. I'm just not going to be shy about using my lid space. Like, I have a lid that kind of droops here, so I do need to take it a little bit higher in this area. I'm just going to do the exact same on the other side. And for when I wing it up, I just kind of follow like my lower lash line. So then on a slightly smaller brush, we're going to take the shade Basic, and I'm just going to kind of blend those edges. So then I'm going to take the shade Benny, which is this really dark brown here, and I'm just going to put that all over the lid, just kind of where we placed Rowdy, the shade from the Stacey Marie palette. And when working on the lid, it is better just to stamp instead of swipe. It's only when you get into the crease you kind of do your little blending movements. Then on a fresh brush, I'm just going to go back into Rowdy from the Stacey Marie palette and just kind of blend those edges. So then I'm just going to take another little kind of flat brush and just dip into the black from the James Charles palette. And I'm just going to use that as like a faux liner kind of effect. So I'm just going to stamp that into my lash line. For lashes, I'm going to go in with the Lily lashes in the style Miami, my absolute favourite pair of lashes ever. So I'm just going to go and pop them on, pop some mascara on, and I will be right back. So So I have lashes on, and I've also tight lined underneath with the Barry M waterproof just jet black liner. We're going to go into the neon side of things, and I'm actually like, oh, it's a pigment, I'm scared. So for the neon, I'm going to go in with the Helen E Cosmetics, and this is the neon yellow pigment. I just thought the yellow would look so good with kind of just like the dark brown and having blue eyes. I just thought, yes, yellow is where it's at. So to start off with, because I don't have a neon liner for my waterline, I'm going to go in with just a white and then press this over the top. And fingers crossed that works. So I'm just going to go in with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. This is a pretty new one. And I'm just going to really coat that bottom lash line. So I'm just going to go into a little angled brush and just pick up a tiny little bit of that, because I want to see if it works first of all. And I'm just going to press that over the top. Oh, this looks so nice. And I'm so glad I haven't done my face makeup, because this would have been a disaster. I'm just going to go into a flat little brush, and I'm actually just going to pick up quite a lot of that pigment and just start smudging it right underneath. And I'm actually just going to follow like the wing up. I do like this. I feel like it's kind of gone a little bit patchy in some areas, but I don't know if that's because I've maybe applied it differently than what it should have. But I mean, I don't think so. There wasn't any like mixing agent or any primer that was with them, so we're just gonna go with it. Okay, so to kind of jazz up the inner corners, I'm gonna go in with Peaches and Cream pigment in the shade Rattlesnake, and that's just going to brighten up, jazz up that inner corner. And I'll probably need to go back in and do this once I've done my makeup. Once I've done my base anyway, but hey, that just gets it over with. Now I just want to create like a little sort of like wee catty inner corner wing. Is it wing? I don't really know. So I'm just going to take my NYX Epic Ink liner. Then for my lower lashes, I'm just going to spray that little angled brush that we used the pigment on, just with some little primer water. I'm going to hope this works, but I'm just going to like paint the lashes with what is left. Well, to begin with my face, which is quite dry today actually, I am going to go in with my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I usually have the little thing that comes with it, but I don't actually know where it is. So I'm just going to go in with my finger, pick up a really small amount because it's all you need. Plus you want it to last a lifetime because it's so damn expensive. It literally blurs pores. Like, for my foundation today, I'm going to use the Ordinary, and this is the coverage foundation, and it is high coverage, and it is in the shade 2, which is light medium. So this might be a little bit dark for me just now, but I'm desperate for a tan. So I'm just going to take one pump of that. Yep. It's slightly too dark, so I'm just going to bring it right down. And this brush right here is the one, it's the Style Pro S101. This isn't my usual go-to foundation brush, but I actually can't find my foundation brush since I got back from holiday, so I might need to invest in a new brush. So I'm just being really careful around the winged area. I'm not going too high. We will take the concealer. It's not the highest coverage, but I think it seems pretty buildable. But that's okay, because I always kind of like to think that the coverage is going to come from the concealer. For concealer today, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer, and I have the shade Nougat. I've used this a couple of times before. It's quite high coverage, so you don't need too much. Definitely need to invest in a new foundation brush. If anyone has any recommendations, that would be much appreciated. And for my under eyes, I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. Because we've already done our eyes, I don't like to kind of go in with the foundation brush. I just find it too big, too kind of clunky, and you can start to kind of ruin just the shape that you initially had. So you can just run that right along. So we're not going to set just yet, because we're going to go in with a liquid highlight and a cream contour. So I'm going to do my contour first, and I'm going to go in with the Nude Sticks All Over Face colour in the shade Bondi Bay. And all the usual. This is so nice. It's so creamy, really easy to go on. So that was nice. Like, didn't pull at your skin. I can't stand dry ones that pull at your skin. But anyway, I look like an absolute clown. So let's get this rubbed in. And you guys see how easily that just blends. I really do like this stick. It's just kind of defined and contoured where I like, so we will set that with a little bit of bronzer just so it stays in place. But before we do that, I'm going to go with the Marc Jacobs, and this is the Dew Drops in the shade Do You. And I'm actually just going to take this on another fluffy brush, and just going to kind of fluff it on and then just pat this in. You can do a lot with these drops. You can put them into your foundation, which I kind of wish I'd actually done, but no, that's giving glow goals. So for powder to set, I am going to go in with the Fenty Beauty, and this is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder, and I have the shade Butter. I am thinking about picking this up in lavender, the lighter, well, the lightning shade, just so if I am really fair, I will be able to use it, because I don't think I would be able to use Butter if I was at my fairest. And I'm just going to go in with another fluffy brush. I keep like producing these fluffy brushes, but they're so versatile. So I'm just going to put a little bit just along here and down, because I don't want to touch this area that we've just put like our glow, and we'll be setting all of that with powder glow, powder bronzer anyway. So it's kind of good to use just a fluffy brush just so you could powder specific little areas. Just going to go over this area. To set my bronzer, I'm going to go with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Go over the areas that we put that Bondi stick. Oh, you guys, I can't wait until we do my brows. So more recently for blusher, I've been enjoying more kind of like peachy tones, not so kind of pinky. Like I was a total diehard for the North for the NARS Orgasm, but more recently I kind of like more bronzier look, so I love this Wet n Wild, and this is like $3 or something. The Wet n Wild Colour Icon blush in the shade, and it's Keep It Peachy. Yeah, Keep It Peachy. And I think you can get this on eBay. And it just looks like that. It's quite peachy, bronzy. I love it. And I've just been kind of dipping into that and just like swirling it kind of over the apples on my cheeks and then just like up my bronzer. For highlight, now this mine is totally cracked, so I won't be opening it and showing you the actual highlight, but the Physicians Formula Butter Highlight, and this is the Champagne shade. It was the only one left and it was cracked, so I was just like, gimme. Like it looks like, oh no, it looks like that. Yeah, so but I had to have it. I was on a time crunch and I had to make a decision, so I took it. So it is, I think it's so soft, and that is why it is cracked, but it is literally like such a gorgeous highlight for when I've got tan on. Yeah, it's just such a gorgeous kind of wet, buttery highlight, which so it should be, so it should be. Okay, so now we're going to move on to brows, because where are they? They're non-existent. So I'm kind of a little bit bummed out because I think I have lost my Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil. I think I lost it coming back. So I am just going to go into my Benefit, and this is Brow Zings, and I've got shade 4. And I'm just going to go into the waxy stuff. And I'm just going to fill in kind of like the outer third with this. Okay, so not, okay, I'm just going to admit defeat with that, and I'm going to go in with my Brow Jam in the shade Dark Side, which is kind of like an old trusty favourite, but I was just trying to use something different. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of do the exact same with that, but it'll be much, much quicker. Yeah. Okay, so that's 100 times better. I have brows. So last but not least, I'm going to move on to the lip. I don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah, perfect. So the lip liner that I'm going to use today is going to be MAC's Oak, which, oh, I love. I think this was actually, I think I bought another one while I was away, just in case, and then I couldn't find my original one, so thank God. So I'm just going to go MAC Oak. I've given that a sharpen just so it's super, super sharp. I'm going to draw my lips in a little bit different today. And for the top, I'm not going to trace my actual Cupid's bow. I'm just going to connect it right over the top just to give more that kind of pillowy look. And for lipstick, I am going to go in with the Bite Beauty in the shade Blondie. Oh no, it's not Oak that I want, it's Cork. Oh, pause. Let's put a pause. Because it's not Oak lip liner that's my favourite, it is the Cork lip liner. And now I have a really weird feeling that I bought Oak thinking it was Cork, and now I only have Oak. Well, that's annoying. Okay, so I'm just going to go kind of over that liner because I thought this isn't as dark as it usually is. But I'm going to just go over that with the Makeup Forever Artist Pencil in Anywhere Caffeine. So to set my makeup today, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, an absolute oldie but a goodie. So guys, this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!